with a first impressions of the Sicle Kipper deck that I received earlier this month. I received it on the long weekend and I was going to do an unboxing video, however, wasn't feeling well and I was in no shape to do a video, but I couldn't wait to open it, so I opened it. All right, but I will give you my first impressions. So this is by Ciro Marchetti. He also has the Lenormand, the Gilded Reverie Lenormand, which I have, which is in a similar box, very similar style. So if you have that and you like that, I would definitely suggest getting these ones. You'll probably like it as well. So Kipper decks are very similar to Lenormand, but Lenormand tends to be more French and Kipper tends to be more of a German style deck. And Lenormand has more objects in it where Kipper decks have more people in it. So they're read very similarly. The cards are always in relation to the other. And so you're doing, you know, at least 2 cards to pull a meaning of some kind. So I am currently learning Kipper. Apparently, if you know Lenormand, Kipper falls into place pretty well. I don't have a ton of resources though, other than the book in this deck. So I'm learning kind of as I go. So anyway, back to reviewing the deck. So it comes in a really great little box. This is US Games. It's a nice sturdy cardboard box. It's got the magnetic thing on the side, which is great. And I actually have my Lenormand deck in my purse in this kind of box, and it totally holds up. It's got this beautiful beautiful silver gilding here. Now, the box I had in my purse, the Lenormand one, the gilding's worn off, but it's just because it's been rubbed so much. So I think if I don't do that with this, it should be okay. And they're on the side too. Shiny, beautiful, wonderful little deck. So, or little box, so great for keeping your deck in. So, opens up, and then on top, that's what the inside looks like there. On top is your little book. That's it there, Kipper. And this is actually, like, for its size, a very informative little book. So you've got here, it is about 83 pages. And it starts with a little introduction, what Kipper is. Apparently he came across it in Germany and was asked to make a deck and initially said no, but then the more he thought about it, the more he liked the idea and he decided to do it. So how to read the Kipper, card meanings. There goes into, it starts with, there's the little thumbnail there, a little tiny thumbnail, and then a little meaning there. And it talks about how it's always in significance to the other. So there is a man and a woman card in here that you can use as significators. There's also other people in the deck as well, which I'll show you in a moment. So you have to kind of pick what you want for your significator. So it gives you all the little meanings. And there is typically 36 cards in a Kipper deck, just like Lenormand. However, he added 3 more. And his reasoning for this was that the traditional Kipper deck shows the upper layer society, and he wanted to show that there was another side to it as well, that the lower level. So he added poverty, toil and labor, and community. And then they've got little spreads here. There's a little pyramid spread, putting it all together. And there's another spread there. That's it there. So for like a little tiny little white book, it's actually, you know, got some pretty good information in it. So let's get to the cards. So these are the cards here. This is what the back looks like. Very, very nice. And the sides got a beautiful silver gilding. The Lenormand one that I have by him, it comes with gold gilding. So they're very much, and it's the exact same size. So they're very much a pair. Apparently you can put them together, which is something that I would really like to do, but I'll do that later down the road. So that's the back and the sides there. Cardstock's really good. It's the same as the Lenormand. It's like that thicker kind of plasticky cardstock. I quite like it. It's very, very sturdy. Holds up really, really well. So I'll show you some of the images. He used a Victorian theme for this one, whereas the Gilded Lenormand has more of it's a little bit more fantastical. Still with a 19th century type theme though. Pardon me, still a bit of a cold. So the Lenormand, I would say his Lenormand's more jewel toned, much more brighter colors. This tends to be more earth-based tones, But again, same sort of style that he's very famous for. Really love that. So this is the mature man. So this is an older man. So again, you have your choice of people, but it kind of adds more variety, I think, in some ways. And it's more relational, this deck. We have the privileged lady there. So different, like I said, than Lenormand. You've got the wealthy man, another male here. Message, it's very much like letter. This also has a coffin. There's poverty, one of the ones that he added. Change, got the car there instead of a carriage. Imprisonment. Don't know if I'll show you them all, but you get an idea. There is the main female. So these are the ones they suggest as significators. You've got your main male and your main female. Expectation. Community. This is very much like the snake, the false person. We've got courthouse. Official person. This one also has a child in it. Thoughts. Marriage. Despair. Occupation. Mature woman. Unexpected income. Lovers. Pathway. Sudden wealth. Courtship. Distant horizons. Great fortune. High honor. Bad health. Toil and labor. Family room. Journey. The main male. Thief. Message of concern. Gift. Judication. Concern. And house. So that is the deck, not in order because I have, been working with this and shuffled these. I was wondering about doing, Kelly from the Truth and Story had done Lenormand back in March, which was a lot of fun and a great way to learn Lenormand and talk about Lenormand with people. I know Kipper's not as popular, but with this deck coming out, hopefully it will get a little more popular. I was wondering about doing like an Oct Kipper, like kind of like Lenormand, but Oct Kipper, like doing a challenge for October about the Kipper deck. And totally putting a shout out to Kelly from Truth and Story because it will be somewhat similar to that, and I totally give her all credit for inspiration for that one. But I was thinking of doing an Oct Kipper where I do like, have 31 questions about the Kipper, a little theme every day, something like that. So let me know what you think if you would like to do that, because I'm learning Kipper too. Again, I'm finding it quite similar to Lenormand, but more people-y. But I was wondering if people wanted to kind of learn and do this together. That would be really, really awesome. So thanks very much for watching. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.